Welcome back for your Busan. This is Busan Chingu Talk with Melisa.
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing pretty good. How are
Good.
you doing? Oh, this isn't a poncho. I thought at first you were wearing a poncho. I was like, David, it's not raining.
Yeah, it's not raining here unless
But there's
I look
no
really
poncho.
gloomy and there's like a little cloud over me.
You do look a little gloomy.
Really?
A little bit.
Oh, I haven't had enough sleep. Maybe it's the dark circles.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe. I like your glasses though.
Thank you.
It looks
They're very
like-
fancy. I stole them from my husband.
Like, did he approve of it? You stole
yes.
it.
Yes, he did. He did approve.
It looks like you have a layer of like anti-blue light
yes,
filter.
they are.
Something like that.
They are the screen protecting your eyes glasses. Yeah. Is it just blue light glasses? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, because I see a shade of blue light like on your eye area. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you for assuming it's blue light and not dark circles.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
I don't think they're dark circles. Anywho, we're here for Busan 친구 Talk, and it's all about the ridiculous controversies. And so listeners might be curious what this segment's all about.
Right. Tourists visiting Busan in record numbers, and with this popularity comes a lot of curiosity about all the details of life in Korea. So in this segment, we are going to discuss the seemingly mundane parts of the average Busan resident's life. I like the yawn. And break down ridiculous controversies surrounding them, of course, throughout the segment. If you want to give us your opinion. We'd love to hear your views. So if you've got Baegwon, you can send in your messages to shop 9050, or for no money at all, you can comment on our YouTube live stream or send us a Kakao Talk message.
All right, so many ways to participate in sending in your messages. And of course, your messages, like listeners, you guys could help us solve the mystery of these ridiculous issues once and for all.
Yes, so even if there are no concrete answers to the controversies, as your Busan Chingus, we will talk you through them as only a true Chingu can. And today we're going to try to get to the root of Korea's falling birth rate. Ooh, so we gotta know, what makes a person dateable? Dateable. David, are you dateable?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want to date me, right?
All right. Yes. All right. I will leave that one to the listeners. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your mind, what qualities make you most dateable? So, listeners, you too, let me know your specs for
Wow.
someone to be dateable. So, David, what makes you dateable? Your long hair, your ability to endure trolling, the fact that you don't usually wear a hat, which means, you take a shower. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. You never smell funny.
Yeah.
That's a very good quality in a guy. Yes.
Yes, indeed. And all of what you said, my long hair, my ability to endure trolling, I think that's part of my dateable characteristics. I might not have the looks, but at least I have a decent voice because I'm doing the radio.
Right. Right.
I'm pretty tall.
You're very tall. Shockingly tall. Yes. I know. Radio, nobody can tell, but you're super tall.
Yeah. I can speak 2 languages. Look pretty young for my age, I think.
Okay. Is this a job interview here? This is a long list.
A very goal-oriented, I'm passionate with my work, kind and caring to my close friends. I love to treat them with food and take them out on rides. And I can drive, and I love driving.
Okay. We've heard enough. Yes, we get it. You're dateable. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah.
But I recently discovered there's the person, place, thing. I don't know what to call this. It's called the Daddy Academy.
Oh, that sounds sketchy.
Right? See, that's why I didn't know what to call it. And according to the founder, there are certain steps every man should take to be more dateable.
Oh, wow. It's like how to be dateable 101.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So what do people learn at this Daddy Academy?
Right?
That's so weird.
It sounds dirty. It's a dirty name, right? Because
Yeah.
like if you translate to Korean, it's like Appa Hagwon, and it kind of freaks me out, right? It seems like...
Appa Hagwon sounds better than Daddy Academy, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Both, to me, it sounds like you're going to learn how to change a diaper. But I feel like it's giving like 나쁜 남자 학교 vibes. You know, like Gu Junpyo from 곧보다 남자. He's gonna be there.
He's gonna be the VIP lecturer.
Right. I hope Mabali's there. 마동석. I love some 마동석. But anyway, according to this hagwon, to find love, you first must find a hobby.
Hobby.
I feel like I saved our listeners 30만 원 in 아빠 학원 fees right there. Get a hobby.
이건 good tip, 꿀팁. Okay, you gotta know, you gotta have a hobby.
Yep.
But why is having a hobby important to finding a date?
So, according to the founder, it's related to showing your passion and willingness to turn your interest into a side job. So, basically, get a hobby, get a job, get a life, all those things your parents always yelled at you to do as a teen. This guy is recommending. Right?
Hobby, huh?
Yes.
All right. We've got some people texting in with regards to the dateable personality or characteristic. Pengsu 아빠님 saying, dateable person who promises not to be late.
Ooh.
Is a person who promises not to be late.
Yes.
When making a promise, you can't be late.
This is a very good point.
Being punctual.
Yes.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're late, then people just get annoyed.
Yeah,
and at very least, you got to buy them drinks.
Yeah, very least. And maybe you might not get the second date.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people take punctuality very seriously.
Yeah, and it's very annoying.
Yeah.
Especially if it's cold and you're waiting outside.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And you have no hot packs or anything?
No hot packs.
Nothing.
It's awkward.
Yeah. All right, so what else makes someone dateable other than having a hobby?
Okay, so before I say this next piece of advice, I should note this Academy's founder is from New York. And so the advice people there need is a little bit different. So the second tip is to smell nice, comb your hair, trim your beard, and brush your teeth.
I don't know a lot of Korean people with beards, though.
Right?
Yeah.
And I feel like in general, Korean men do not need this message. But, you know, as a person, I have 3 brothers, 4 nephews. I can say there are people who do need this message. Yeah, comb your hair, smell nice, brush your teeth.
Yeah, brushing, you know, like Korean culture of brushing their teeth is...
Oh, yeah.
It's a different world.
All the time. You carry a travel toothbrush with you.
Yeah, and you can brush any bathroom.
Yeah.
Any toilet,
Right.
public bathroom. I've seen people like, you know, one of those portable bathrooms? I've seen people brushing their
Really?
teeth there.
In a porta potty?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I would draw the line. I think just be dirty in that case.
Because
Because you're
the
bringing
air's
your,
kinda bad too,
your
yeah.
toothbrush in the porta
Ooh,
potty.
Let's not talk anymore about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But,
that's not good. Yeah.
But I totally agree with being looking good, looking clean as well. I mean, you can't go out in the same clothing as you would when you're to play games in your room. So you
yeah,
got
we talked about that last week, right? Don't be
Yeah.
going out on a date in your pukshin
PJs.
baji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. Don't do that.
Exactly. You gotta take a shower. Make sure you dry your hair and style it.
Yes.
Lightly spray on a cologne so that you smell nice, and then go out the front door.
Yes, right? So definitely, if you haven't been lucky in the dating world, we got to start by asking, when was the last time you took a shower, brushed your teeth, right? Nobody wants to share a straw with you, let alone suck
Yeah.
on your face if you didn't brush your teeth.
You have a gochugaru or gim on your tooth, right? You don't want that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Yeah,
right. And so for the beards, I just have to share this comment from this was a TGR Petra. She said, "Get rid of those long beards. You're not an Alaskan wildlife guide. No one wants to kiss a wild mess of hair. We want your face to be clean." So again, not really applicable to most Korean men, but the message needs to be out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
same goes for men with long hair too, I guess.
Oh, are you feeling guilty?
Mine's not that long. It's getting longer.
Okay.
I don't think it's long.
It's not long.
Yeah,
You're right.
I can't hide pencils in there yet, or
Not yet.
Not yet,
okay.
yeah.
We could work on it.
Yeah.
I know. We could try to get some kind of bun going on here. Yeah.
we've had a message, Claire Nim, saying someone kind and caring is dateable, and
This is
someone
true.
who cares for you.
Yes.
Yes, that's really good. Jun Park Nim also adding in, saying smelling nice is really important.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So hygiene is really up there.
We don't want kind of body odor.
Yeah.
This is
BO.
unspeakable. Yes, we don't want that.
Yes.
Yeah. So the next one here, I feel this is actually useful, especially post-pandemic. So this tip is we need to develop emotional intelligence.
Okay. EQ.
Yes, and definitely not just for men, but women too. So I met a lot of people in my daily life, and sometimes it's shocking, like how terrible people are at reading others' emotions and social cues.
Yes. I was telling Casey the other day, Casey,
Yes.
the reporter here, when there's like the last piece of pizza left. Okay, or last slice of pizza left. One date I had, I asked her if she wanted it, and she said 괜찮아요, and I thought that means I can have it.
Okay.
So I took it, but it was a wrong social cue I picked up on.
Yeah.
And
this
Casey,
is like tricky in Korea.
Yeah, Casey was like, you should ask her 3 times.
Oh, that's so much.
You sure? And she says, 괜찮아요? Are you double sure? And then she says, 괜찮아요? Then I can have it.
I think just the last piece is just offered up to the universe. Nobody gets the last piece.
Oh, we kind of have to throw it up in the air.
Yeah, right? Because this is Korea. Nobody eats the last piece.
Oh, really?
It's the universe's piece.
Well, that's why when we have a big dinner, there's always one of everything left on the
Yes,
table. Yeah.
that is why. That's why.
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
I've had that awkward time one time.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be like a big situation or a little situation, right? Like what you just described.
Yeah.
I make fun of my husband for this all the time because his face is so angry.
Yeah.
And I'll ask him, what's wrong? And then he's, I'm fine. Why don't you believe me? And I'm like, okay, well, let's please look at the mirror because your face is telling me
Yeah.
you're not okay. Some people just don't have a good poker face.
Was this today?
No, but I did ask him, can I just call
Yeah.
you out on the radio? And he said, yeah, I deserve it.
Oh, really?
But,
Yeah.
눈치
Yeah.
필요해요.
눈치 진짜 필요해. And I feel like a lot of Koreans have better 눈치 than some of my other friends from
Yes.
around the world.
Than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But that's not an automatic free pass. It doesn't mean because you're born in Korea you have excellent nunchi.
Yeah.
But we do need nunchi.
For sure.
Yes.
Jenny Nim saying, I agree that people with hobbies are passionate. That's good. And she loves whenever you say 폭신 바지. I think
Yes.
she put a lot of heart there. And
Thank
saying, honestly, with a man who has thick beard, 저는 뽀뽀 별로.
Yes.
Oh.
Right?
You
See?
too?
Because it's dirty.
Is it dirty?
We
But-
shampoo our hair.
But I know
when
there
do
are-
people shampoo beards?
There's beard shampoos too. I've seen on.
But do people use it?
I'm not sure. I've never
Because-
grown one before.
Right. Like I feel like
Yeah.
if you drop your snack, it just sticks there.
Uh-huh.
And then when do you get rid of it? You just really literally pick it out later and then there's my chip.
Oh,
Crunch,
yeah.
crunch,
I've been
crunch.
saving it for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Right?
Yeah. So, tell us more about this. The tips from Appa Hagwan.
Yes. So other tips. Be your authentic self. Right?
Don't fake it, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're pretty authentic. But if your authentic self doesn't like showering, then don't be your authentic self.
Ugh, yeah.
Right? And expand your social circle. So
Oh.
that one I definitely agree with because the Academy founder said most people date through their social networks. Think about like 소개팅, right?
So you end up dating only your friends.
Well, not only your friends.
So you gotta expand that circle.
Right?
Yeah.
Expand the circle because they're also saying, especially for guys, meet girls who you are friends with. And so I feel like, especially if you don't have sisters, if you went to an all boys school, you need to get used to talking to girls, right? See what they find important.
Yeah.
Listen to how they process emotions because guys just don't talk to each other in the same way.
Oh yeah, that is
Right?
true. I mean,
Yeah.
with me and my friends, we use certain maybe languages that we wouldn't use it to girls, let's say.
Certain language. Do you mean
Certain-
like bad language or do you mean like
Yeah,
grunts? Like, how
like-
are you?
More straightforward,
okay.
It could be rough talk as well, straight to the point.
Okay.
But you wouldn't necessarily talk that way to a female counterpart, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
You
we have
wanna
to
keep
adjust.
that boundary. You have to have a certain boundary of some stuff that you shouldn't say to them.
Yes.
versus to your close friends.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm getting at?
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Okay.
Yes, although I am slightly worried about what you talk about
really?
with your friends.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Right. But yes, point taken, right? Different things that are okay.
Especially I think 경상남도 남자. They're famous for not really being the biggest talkers.
Right.
So it's really important to learn different ways of communicating and building relationships.
Yes. Yes, it is. And so this list again, it covered hobbies, being gekut, having emotional intelligence or nunchi, being authentic, expanding social circle. Is there anything you think is missing from this Apahagwan list?
I think you need to know how to lead a conversation.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so at the same time, you also need to know when to zip it.
Oh.
Like, if you're a talker, if you're someone who likes to talk a lot, then you might end up making that person really bored.
Yes.
You might make
that's
her
true.
yawn.
Okay.
And so if she's showing signs of, wet eyes or she's yawning a little bit, then you got to know when to zip it.
Okay. Are you speaking from experience?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
In my 20s, I guess.
Okay.
And
All right.
also, I know a lot of guys want to look like they're fun people to hang out with. So they memorize certain jokes, right?
Oh, okay.
But not everyone have the same, vibe. Yeah, they
Not
might
everyone
not
has the
like the
same vibe.
dad jokes that you like.
Yes.
right.
They might think it's just aje gegu.
Yeah, so you gotta know different categories of jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like two of each category.
Yeah.
And test one
And
out.
test it. Maybe we got to add to this list. If you're not funny, give it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody's funny.
But then again, like we said, be authentic, be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to
Yes.
act like a comedian if you can't.
Yeah, that would be very painful. Very
Yeah.
painful. But, in the interest of keeping things fair, I feel like we have to talk about what makes women dateable or undateable.
That is true.
Right? So let's assume the average person also wants a girlfriend who smells nice, takes a shower, brushes her teeth and hair.
Very important.
So I'm wondering if there's anything specific to women to make them more dateable.
I've had an experience where I was dating a woman who had too much perfume.
Oh,
Like
yes.
she was
okay.
doused in perfume. Like she spilled perfume on her body or something. Like it
Okay.
was so strong that it made me it gave me a headache a little
Right?
bit.
Yeah. Some of those perfumes.
Yeah.
Woo!
But the same goes for men as well.
This is true.
I think one or two sprays is good enough.
Yes.
But sometimes they kind of shower with the perfume.
Yeah.
And then sometimes mixed with BO, it just makes everything worse.
Oh, yeah. Just
Yeah.
take a shower. If
Yeah.
you go there smelling like soap or laundry detergent,
Exactly.
that is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Claire Nim saying, I love someone I can have natural conversations with. Yes.
Where it's just comfortable. It just flows. It doesn't
Right.
feel like, oh, let me tell a joke that I prepared 2 days ago. Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's
Right.
up on the podium. Yeah, but Claire Nim's definitely right. In Korean, I think you call that tiki-taka. Yeah, you're able to
okay.
kind of converse back and forth without feeling any awkwardness.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
It's
very
very
important.
comfortable. Right? So, I'm not a guy. I don't know what other things would make girls be dateable, but I would guess they need to be allergic to drama. Sorry, Espa, but if you're bringing the drama, the boys in the back don't like it. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Am I right?
So drama meaning like not K-drama, drama. Drama meaning like you're kind of like exaggerating things. and
Yes.
making things sound very serious at all times. Okay.
Right? Like
Yeah.
when you took the last piece of pizza,
Yeah.
then they would go to their friends, be like, oh my gosh, I just had a date with this guy named David and he took the last piece of pizza. Like, what kind of weirdo takes the last piece of pizza? Like, oh, so rude. I'm seeing him Friday. Right? Like, that's the drama.
That's so dramatic.
Yeah,
My
that's the
goodness.
drama. Yeah.
It sounded like it came from experience.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No. But, I do watch some Real Housewives.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, as a guy,
Yeah.
do you think girls who act like their life is an audition for reality TV, like Singles Inferno, do you think that's like a dateable quality?
I think it's really it really depends on the person, isn't it? When you're finding someone that's dateable or not. I think what's really important for me is how well I can connect with that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Isn't
if you
that-
can connect on the level of drama, is that good or bad?
Oh no, I don't want them to be dramatic. No.
Okay, no
Yeah,
dramatic.
No drama, please.
Okay.
Yeah, do that on your own at home or something.
Okay.
Just
okay.
just at home in front of the mirror, but not with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ESPA is wrong when they say girls in the back, girls in the back.
Yeah.
Drama, they stay in the back. They
they
do
is-
not get the dates.
No, no, no.
This is not good.
Not good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Because, there's no, I don't know, do we call it a mommy academy since this is the advice for guys from Daddy Academy? There's no mommy academy.
I really don't
So-
like the name Daddy Academy.
Right?
Can you not call it Daddy Academy?
Tell the founder. That's his name.
We'll just
right?
call it
it's
like
a bad name. It's a
Real Men Academy or something.
real man.
Yeah, Real
Okay.
Man Academy.
We're gonna go chop
How to
some
be a
wood.
namja.
I'm gonna be a lumberjack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some meat.
And you wouldn't want to call Daddy Academy the opposite, Mommy Academy. That sounds even worse, I think.
That one really does sound like parenting.
Yeah. So like
Right.
Real Woman Academy and Real Men Academy.
Okay.
Might be better.
Real woman, as opposed to the gotcha. Yaja
Gotcha,
and
yeah.
the gotcha namja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. But I support this issue with the name. It's a creepy name, but yeah, how to be dateable is a pressing issue.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is.
Yeah,
I like how you said that it's attributable to the Busan's low birth rate,
Yes.
Korea's low birth rate.
Right.
But I think we should all go out there, meet someone new, or if you're happily married, stay happily married. Don't go out meeting new people.
Don't-
Please don't do that.
This is a good reminder. Yeah, if you're happily married, yeah, stay home.
Yes.
Don't go out and mingle.
No.
Single people need to mingle.
Yes.
And meet new people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
There were actually commenters who were talking about in different parts of the world how
Mm-hmm.
this is a problem, right? Because the pandemic, we stayed home. And
Yeah.
we were told, hey, good job, you stayed home.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we want to stay home. But come on, save Busan, save Korea. We got to go out. We
Yeah.
got to mingle. We got to meet people.
Expand your social circles. That's like one of the tips that you gave out, Melissa gave out. And try to meet new people. Try to date more often if you're single.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're not single, don't do that.
Yes. If you are not single, stay home. Watch
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we say goodbye here, if people can have a ridiculous controversy or question they want us to discuss on the show, they can, right?
Yes, that is correct. If you have a ridiculous controversy you'd like discussed in a future Busan 친구 Talk show, please send us a Kakao Talk message or a big one text message at 샵9050 or hurry up to comment on the YouTube live stream. Make sure your message says to Busan 친구 Talk so we know who needs to read it, and we might just talk about your ridiculous controversy in a future show.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa.
My pleasure.
Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week with more.
All right. So that was Melissa with us for Busan 친구 Talk. Jenny Nim also saying thanks, Melissa. She also previously said, so funny who clapped, and that was Jang PD. He's sitting right beside me, and he was just having a good time with Melissa and I with this great segment, Busan 친구 Talk. I wish you could stay a little longer. I wish this show was a little longer so we could talk more. But unfortunately, we have to